Hey everybody, I'm Bryant Solomon, the CEO of ControlQore, and I wanted to take a moment to walk through why we decided to build ControlQore and a little bit how the product works. So first, why we decided to build ControlQore is we really want to empower financial control for construction companies. I've worked in a construction company. Most of our founders have either worked in or experienced the construction space. And overall, um, there's a feeling of lack of control over the financial management. Anyone who is in the construction space can tell you that there's an overabundance of documentation, late payments, lien waivers, um, bad players, all kinds of different things that have created this kind of horror story or bundle of things that have happened in the construction space. And so, what ControlQore's mission is to empower financial control and help companies take back a little bit of their own business and be able to run things and not feel like they're out of control all the time. What's happening right now, as far as how this situation is being managed right now, is you've got a bunch of industry agnostic solutions and siloed solutions that are managing your accounting and your corporate cards, payroll, document management, project management. All of these things are happening in multiple softwares. A construction company might have 8 to 15 different softwares just to manage the movement of money and the record keeping for their project. So there's all of these different solutions, and they try their best to integrate and create connections between all of these things, but the result is just a really messy entanglement of different softwares and a back office that has to have a lot of workaround solutions to make sense of all of the different softwares and the different data points that are happening in a construction business. So what we want to do here at ControlQore is we want to take everything and put it all under one roof. Our solution is to take vendor bills, draw management, corporate cards and expense reporting, the project budgets and managerial budgets, lien waivers, bidding, payroll, all of those things. We at ControlQore are building a product that manages all of those different aspects of your business and giving it to you to take control of all of your finances. And you can already see the advantages that you would have by having all transaction activity housed under one roof. Your documentation would be easier. The ability to collect lien waivers is going to be easier. Your job costing is going to be really, really easy. The ability for you to be transparent with the stakeholders of the project will be a lot easier, and it'll make you look like a rock star in the 21st century with a great technical tool under your belt that people will be able to say, yeah, that guy has it all together. Like, this is a general contractor or this is a subcontractor that I want to work with, because they can manage all of those specific aspects under one roof and feel like they're in control. So moving on and showing you, where we're at in the application. Right now, the solution is focused on a corporate card piece where you can distribute cards to your employees and for your online purchasing of your material. And you can code those card transactions to your jobs. So you can do job costing with your expense reporting. It's tailor fit for the construction space. There are solutions out there that already do this. However, our solution is built just for you folks in the construction industry. I can order cards here. You can see I've got a list of cards that my company has. These views are all tailor fit to the specific user. So my infield users have a completely different view than what my controller is going to have. And so you can control that access to a high level. I can request cards for my employees. I can even create a request as an employee and have that request be approved by a controller or a finance manager. I can code my transactions and make really quickly. I can job cost them to my specific project. So in this case, I've got a subscription here for QuickBooks. I can select the vendor if I want to, and I know that it's QuickBooks. My project name. This is where, so if you have a list of projects, you can have that list here. Operation, in this case, it's ControlQore operations. I can select the cost code now. And this was a subscription for technology. I can add a cost type if I need to, and then I can add my amount to that. I can split the cost into multiple cost codes and to do like really, really detailed job costing. I can also split the transaction. Let's say I bought a large amount of material for multiple projects. I can split the transaction between multiple projects as well. I can submit my cost without a receipt or with a receipt. I can go in and link receipts that I've uploaded from my phone or from my email. I can also submit without a receipt. In this case, I don't have one, so I can submit. And depending on your permission levels, just submit and approve, or submit it and send it off to be approved by a project manager or by a controller, whoever is responsible for approving costs against that specific project. So submit, and then it brings out my next coding for the next transaction, and I just do that until I'm done. Really, really fast. Helps me know that I'm done with my job by utilizing the power of nothing. And this is all done on a mobile app experience as well, so your field employees will be able to do it on the fly as they need to. I can request funds if, as a field employee, if I've only got a limited amount of funds on my card, I can request funds from the controller or from project managers to go out and purchase materials. It also gives me the opportunity as a controller to control limits and make sure that I'm not overexposing myself to risk or fraud. So the corporate card experience is very, very powerful, but also very simple, and will reduce the amount of time you have to spend on expense reporting and job costing these things. In the accounting function, this is just where you connect your bank account, your business bank account, to ControlQore, so you can add funds and fund your program as much as you want. You can connect it bank accounts. You can add money. We have companies that add $5,000 at a time. We have companies that add $150,000 at a time. Just depends on what your needs are and how much spending you do on your corporate cards. Documents right now is just for reimbursements. Oh, I forgot to mention, in the accounting center, this piece will be built out extensively. So this is where your accounts payable and your accounts receivable, lien waiver management, all of those pieces that you need in order to document your transactions is going to happen. So you'll see that here over time as we continue to release our features. Projects will also be another piece where you see a lot of enhancements and features going into. Right now, it's a directory where we can see different projects that we have ongoing and manage the details of those projects. Vendors, employees, and customers all are lists that you can maintain to a high degree. We have some companies that run their entire business right now out of ControlQore. They're smaller, and so it makes sense for them to just have it all in one place. As we get more and more features and as we enhance the product more, larger and larger companies will be able to run their entire business out of ControlQore and have it be just a one-stop shop for their, and create that level of efficiency for them. We have a great, powerful settings profile that you can utilize. We do integrate with Procore for you larger shops who are using that. User settings where you can set up permission templates and control how people experience ControlQore, and accounting where you can set up your cost codes, cost types, cost code groups, and project settings. So overall, ControlQore is going to help your business feel in control of its financial situation, and in varying degrees. So you might just need one aspect of financial management to be easier, and that might be the corporate card experience, which is available now. The rest of your processes might be great, but the corporate card experience will definitely help you. Down the road, as we release more and more products, you will find that ControlQore really will be the best solution for you to see and know everything about the money moving in and out of your business. So thanks a lot. I hope that was helpful. And reach out to me if you have any questions or have any thoughts or ideas on how we can improve this product. So we're excited to be here and hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.